Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoyed these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. So the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra was redesigned for 2017, and all of the changes can be seen embodied in this Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Ryder Cup Special Edition, a handsome piece dedicated to the world of golf. It's a wonderful watch, even if you're not necessarily into the sport to which it pays tribute, because this is a wearable watch, a handsome timepiece, equipped with modern specification inside and out, perfectly suitable as your all-arounder. If you want something a little bit more dynamic than a Rolex Datejust 41, this is a superb option. And again, you don't even have to be into golf to dig this watch. On my 16cm circumference wrist, it's an easy one to wear, 41mm in diameter in stainless steel, and a very manageable 13.5mm in cross-section. That's the thickness, and with a conical bezel, nicely sloped, this one will slide easily underneath a dress cuff. It's also well constrained across the wrist, thanks to the pivoted end links of the bracelet. The lug-to-lug measurement of 47.6mm is the true distance across the wrist, and if you are of a mind to accessorize, 20mm is the spacing between the lugs, and therefore 20mm would be the strap size you would seek. The clasp is fairly substantial for a watch that is not a diver. It features double deployment action, trigger release, machined swing arms, and a robust curved carriage that traces the arc of the underside of your wrist. The bracelet with 20mm ends almost looks like a straight link bracelet, but if you look carefully and zoom out a little bit, you will appreciate that there is a very subtle taper to the profile of these links. You could easily miss it, but I appreciate that Omega went the extra mile to detail this, even at the level that might not immediately be acknowledged by the customer. You could see that there are polished intermediates, satin finished shoulders, and outer flanks all of high polish, with removable links fixed by screws. The clasp, a handsome piece, low in profile. This is not a dive watch, so it doesn't have clasp bulk to it, the better to avoid desk diving scratches and scars. Now the timepiece does feature a number of half links, so you can precisely size by adding or removing half links on the wrist, and the pivoted end links of the bracelet are the key to the watch's fit. No longer flared out as on the previous Aqua Terra, these pull straight down to allow the wrist to fit around the watch to fit around the tight curve of a small wrist. Another difference in the 2007 Aqua Terra, the elimination of a traditional crown guard. The crown guard or shear guards have been removed, and the watch now features a crown with an inverted conical profile, which is to say it's narrower where it touches the case than it is at its outer face, and that allows it to grip easier in the hand. It's simply easier to get your finger around a larger circumference. The dial is handsome. The case is simple. The two work well. A combination of polished bevels and satin sheer flanks, a polished bezel, and a dial that is a silver matte base with useful highlights of gold, blue, and red. Surprisingly colorful for a timepiece that at first glance appears to be grayscale. There's a surprising amount of detail as well. The horizontal teak deck concept is a change from the original, which was symmetrical and vertical. Here you can see that not all of the horizontal striations are of the same weight or width, and it does break up the mass of the dial a little bit and give it less of a embossed look. All of the indices are applique and blued, and you can see that there's a nicely stepped aperture for the date and a date wheel that matches the dial. Every watch should have the like. A few gold accents, the Omega marquee in the seconds hand, and a few red accents, the Seamaster script and the quarter Arabic numerals. The timepiece featuring a metallic track for the numerals outboard. There is a 5-minute marker, or 5-second marker, I should say, outboard of each index, ideal if timing events during a golf tournament. Coaxial master chronometer at 6 o'clock. What does that mean? Well, first, it means you have a bunch of features associated with the premier collection of Omega calibers. You have the stop seconds, yes, but unlike, for example, the 8800 caliber found in the Seamaster Diver 300s, here we have twin mainspring barrels and 60 hours of power reserve, not 55, and a time zone function that allows us to move the hour hand independently rather than simply a quick set and a stop seconds function. We have those too, but this is the deluxe caliber 8900, not the 8800. Now, the case back true is a bit obscured by the Ryder Cup commemorative script, but for the most part, you can see that for which you've paid. Screw-down crown, screwed-in Naiad-style caseback, 150 meters water-resistant. What do you get? Well, you get that 60-hour power reserve and a few features that enhance toughness. Free-sprung index and a full balance bridge for shock resistance, SI-14 silicone hairspring for anti-magnetism, a beat rate of 25,200 vibrations per hour. This one features a coaxial chronometer combination, so the tri-level coaxial with its tangential contact escapement developed by George Daniels and industrialized by Omega in 1999. The most exotic escapement you can buy for under $50,000. Also very precise. The watch does meet the COSC chronometer standards, but it also goes beyond. The METAS test applied by Omega in-house developed with the Swiss Federal Institute of Metrology. 8 tests including anti-magnetism, water resistance, chronometric precision in 6 positions, and winding efficiency. You can see this robust all-arounder and make it yours on the watch box. Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Ryder Cup.